treasure down here. What's going on? Woo! Made it. Woo! Let's go back to Mix Salon. Woo! So stoked. What's up, Kingslayers? So, had a tremendous voyage in Mix Salon. We had our pre-release this weekend. Fantastic, awesome time. Great people, great customers, great store. Oh, it's my store, but great people at the store, I should say. Yeah, I'm really excited. It was just a thrilling weekend. People had a great time, so that was awesome. And thank you for watching. So I wanted to make a video today about kind of some stuff to help the community. It was just really random. About a month ago, it was really tough. I had a really hard time. It was the toughest month I had in Magic, I guess you could say. The toughest month I probably had in life. Life's been fun. I had a kid, really early. That was really hard. My child. So outside of that, though, as being a business owner, the most challenging month I had was last month. I had to ban 3 players. So before that, I've never had to ban anybody. That's never happened before. So this was super challenging for me as a person, as an adult, as a business owner, as a person in Magic. And it all kind of happened at once to 3 people that were completely unrelated incidents. And I want to talk about those with you, the community, so that you can use that information to help make your stores better places. If you're a store owner, help your store become a better, safer place. The nice thing, one thing I would say is that all 3 of these circumstances were players that had only started playing here within like the last few, within the few weeks of them getting banned. It wasn't like I had these huge trailing long issues that were upsetting people. My store isn't a place that tolerates that kind of crap. So this is me not tolerating that crap, and I wanted to explain that to you and give you some examples of that so that you can make yourself and your store a better place. So anyways, case study number 1 was a banning because someone verbally assaulted an employee of mine. I'm not going to get into details. I'm not going to get into names or anything like that. I don't really want to put anyone on blast. It is what it is. Like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So, but this person verbally assaulted one of my employees, and I had to take a stand for that because I think it's super important. If, as a store owner, if you let someone shit on your employees, that's not cool, right? Like, your employees, the employees of a game store, to let people know, it's pretty low on the totem pole in terms of like shit you have to deal with in life. I don't know if that's fair to say, but they're the ones cleaning the toilet and like making sure they pull your 100 card list for commander and stuff like that. Like, yes, we have to do those things to make money, so I'm not going to say that those are important and relevant, distinctive roles. But if you assault an employee verbally in front of like a full room of people, like that is completely not tolerated. So this person did that, and then before I even had a chance to ban them, on the very next day, they stole from the store on camera, and I was able to apprehend the goods which they had stolen and have a conversation with them about why they were banned. Super long, drawn out, not fun. But in the end, at the end of the day, they were banned. Banning number 2 was about a week after that. A player that had been playing here for about a month, maybe a little bit longer. He went and admitted to, he's a minor, by the way, so younger kid, like 14, 15 years old. He admitted to one of my employees that he had stole one of these. One of these. But he had stolen from the store. He stole like a deck box, some sleeves, and some booster packs. The booster packs I found was tricky. He said he stole 6 of them. I can't tell if he's lying or not. Like, I don't like, I'm not going to go through like weeks of footage to find out if he stole like 4 packs or 6 packs. Like, it's not, I can't, it's too much time. But he said he stole 6 booster packs, and like that's kind of hard because our packs are kind of in the back. They're kind of like on the side. So I guess the lesson to be learned there from stores is that you can't assume the best in everyone. I try to, and I still will, but at the same time, you can assume that, but you have to keep an eye on people. Make sure your product is always visible to you. It's very easy for me to go back and want to play on my computer and like fire up a game of whatever. But you have to keep an eye on people because you never know when someone's going to get some bad thoughts, right? And you need to keep an eye on that. So this person admitted to stealing, had his parents come in because he was underage, and they paid for the debts or whatever, and had asked him not to come back, and not fun. Banning number 3 is definitely the most interesting. Definitely the most exciting, I would say. This person is quite possibly the most notorious and abrasive Magic the Gathering player maybe ever. He happened to play at my store for, he was here for, the first time he came in I banned him. It was about a year ago because he said some things to a player. And then about 8 months later he came back and apologized. We kind of like made it work and set a rules guideline for him that he could not cross. And then he ended up crossing them. He verbally assaulted a player that he didn't even know. It wasn't a friend of his. It was just someone that was like standing outside. Like he just went up and like went off on the guy. And I had to ask him not to come back, and that was not fun. This player, I would say, whenever he was in the room, it made people uncomfortable. So he would either say something negatively to them or to someone next to them, and it put everyone on edge. And I think that's important to think of, because when you're in a room of 20 to 30 to 50 to maybe 100 Magic players, and there's someone in the room that puts everyone on edge, like store owner, I know you're watching, think about that. Because if it puts everyone on edge, like there's players in that room that won't come back. And there were players that told me the night that I banned him, like before they knew I had already banned him, they were like, hey Trav, like I'm not coming back with that shit going on. Like not going to do it. And I let them know, like, hey, I've already dealt with it. Like, sorry you had to even like witness this going on for. It was about a month that he played here. But I think that stores and if your store owner's not listening, or maybe they're not aware, and you're a community member of that store, it is your obligation. I'm not going to say like go rat everyone out and go like throw everyone under the bus. I don't think that's not the message I'm trying to give. The message is this is our space, right? Like we play Magic. We are MFing Magic players, and we want this space to be fun and competitive, and mostly competitive. Like we're in, like for me anyways, like and a lot of the competitive players at the store, we want to win. Like we want to freaking win at the game, and we want to push ourselves to be better Magic players. And along the way, we want all the casuals, right? Like all the other fun, friendly players to have a great time and grow to that competitive level anyways, right? Like in order for this really awesome ecosystem to exist, like every now and then there's going to be like a bad coin in that group, right? And we need to either convert them to being on the same page of becoming better Magic players, or just having a good time and being great people, or we need to convert them out of our system. So protect your store player, protect your store owner, and be good to each other. That's pretty much all it is. So that's it. That's all I got. 3 bannings. I don't expect to ban anyone in the next like year, because it didn't happen a year before this. But if I have to, I will, and I want this to be a great place. My players, the players at this store are freaking amazing. I had one of them showed up yesterday in a dinosaur costume, like a 12-foot long dinosaur costume. Freaking like. Just because they're so excited about playing Magic, like, and being with their friends and being around people that like would appreciate something like that. Like, where else can you go in? It wasn't even October yet. It's September. Where can you go in September dressed in the dinosaur costume and have people be like, "Wow, that's freaking wicked." So, thank you to all the players that support the store, to all the players that support Magic, to all the people that are great to each other. I love you very much. The store loves you very much. Jose, Carter, and Steve love you for supporting the store. Have a great evening, day, afternoon, morning, all that stuff. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.